If Sarasota is the headline, Venice is the fine print that actually changes your life. And in late 2025, that fine print looks completely different than it did just a few years ago. Welcome back. I am Ryan Zakos, real estate broker and owner of Zakos Realty Design Group. I was actually born and raised right here in Sarasota, Florida. And I started this firm with my father, who retired from the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office after 25 years of service. And he actually lives right here in Venice as we speak. So today I'm going to give you the only Venice guide that you're ever going to need. Whether you've never heard of Venice or you've been down a deep dive into the Venice rabbit hole, this video will give you the full breakdown so you actually know what Venice feels like, not just what it looks like on a map. Now, before we dive in, I want to take a moment and say thank you. I truly appreciate every single person who reaches out. The trust that you place in me for your relocation journey means so much, and I couldn't do this without you. All right, let's jump in. I'm going to, in this video, cover one, the geography, why choosing North Venice, the island, or Wellen Park creates three totally different lifestyles. Two, the real estate, what your money actually buys you, where new construction is happening, and how Venice compares to Sarasota and Lakewood Ranch. And then three, the culture and lifestyle. We will talk through the beaches, the downtowns, the schools, nature, and who Venice is actually attracting here in late 2025. So make sure to grab the free relocation guide in the description below, the links in the description below that covers all the different areas, or shoot me a call, text, or email anytime. I would love the opportunity to talk to you and hopefully meet here in the near future. All right, let's get into it. So first, we're going to talk about the geography. People underestimate this part. Where you choose to live in Venice is absolutely imperative. There are three different Venices for all intents and purposes. Each one feels completely different. First, we have North Venice, which is Osprey and Nokomis. It sits between Sarasota and Venice Island. Think of this as the bridge zone between Sarasota and Venice. And then why would people pick this? You want Venice and you want Sarasota access. You want beaches 2 to 4 miles. You want quicker coastal pockets without being so far south. And you want good schools. So look, Laurel Nokomis, Pineview, Venice High, and others are all right here. This is an area worth considering that provides a pocket of new construction while getting access to the beaches while not losing proximity to townships like Venice Island or downtown Sarasota. So what are the drive times from here? Nokomis Beach, 2 to 3 miles. Venice Beach, about 4 miles. Siesta Key, 15 miles or so. And downtown Sarasota, about 20 miles. So as for the lifestyle, think more local, more subtle, not master planned. It lives like old Florida coastal meets suburban convenience. If you want Sarasota proximity without Sarasota prices, this is a strong option for you. Now, number two, let's talk about Venice Island and downtown. This is the heart of Venice. And honestly, it is one of the most unique coastal towns left here on the Gulf Coast. It is so unique because it's one of the only non-barrier islands on the West Coast. The water feels close everywhere you are at an island. It has that walkable beach life at prices you almost can't find anywhere else. It has the true old Florida beach town architecture and charm. There are multiple beaches here. They include Venice Beach, which is the shark's tooth capital of the world, Casperson, a natural beach on the south end of the island, and Brohar, the county's only dog beach. There are a ton of other public beaches up and down the coast here on Venice Island as well. But if you want walkability, water, charm, and a slower pace, the island is absolutely unbeatable. Now, third, Wellen Park, South Venice, North Englewood. This is that new boom area for here in the Gulf Coast. This is where all the growth is happening. If Venice Island is the charm and Wellen Park is the lifestyle. So why are people choosing this area? There are dozens of new construction communities. It's golf cart friendly. It has its own downtown in Wellen with restaurants, bars, concerts, events. It has Cool Today Park where the Braves spring training, and there's 250 plus events a year and tons of amenity in these walkable districts. So what do drive times look from Wellen Park? Downtown Wellen, 3 to 8 minutes. Venice Beach, 8 to 13 minutes. Downtown Sarasota, 35 to 40 minutes. This area exists for lifestyle, affordability, and newness. If you like Lakewood Ranch but don't want the Lakewood Ranch price tag and you want a little bit quieter, then this might be your spot. Now let's talk about real estate and new construction in this second section. Let's talk the numbers first, then the neighborhoods, then the builders. Now for the median home prices here in 2025, Nokomis is sitting around $540,000, Osprey about $700,000, North Venice about $550,000. And then the downtown area of Venice Island, about $400,000 as the median, as it consists of about 33% condos and 67% single family homes. It's shockingly affordable for that walk to beach living. And then for South Venice and Englewood and North Port, South Venice is about $400,000, Englewood about $355,000, and then North Port about $325,000. Venice is a place where you can still get coastal access without that coastal pricing, which is absolutely rare here in Florida in 2025. Now, what does the new construction outlook look like? This is Venice's superpower. There are 20 plus communities either actively selling or recently completed between Wellen Park, Beach Walk, and that northern quarter of North Venice. Let's hit the most important ones. Let's talk about one Beach Walk first. Beach Walk by Minnesota Key is Devasta. If you want beach proximity, amenities, and resort living, this is an incredible opportunity. It is only about 2.5 miles to the beach. It is golf cart friendly. It is that modern coastal architecture and is one of the only communities on the Gulf Coast where you can live near the beach and have that resort amenities. Number 2, Talon Preserve. This is also Devasta. It's sister community to Beach Walk, but is north of Venice Island. It is the same feel, the same builder, more convenient to Sarasota, less about the beach, more about location versatility, and is a great comparison to Beach Walk. And then 3, let's talk about Wellen Park as a whole. It has the downtown Wellen, it has the Cool Today Park, it has the restaurants, the boardwalk, the lakefront dining. Wellen kind of has that whole city feel. It is extremely golf cart friendly and offers a wide variety of range of builders and some of the best communities here. Food builders like Neil Communities, Neil Signature, Toll Brothers, Homes by Town, ICI, Madame, MI, David Weekley, Devasta, and the list goes on and on. I want to highlight what some of the best resort style communities are here in Wellen Park. Brightmoor is that 55 plus community. Palmyra is one of the most interesting communities in the entire region. I think it is incredible because it has 6 different builders, which means you get a huge variety of architecture, different types of homes, and it's closer to the beaches than most of the Wellen Park communities. Also, you have Everly. This is Venice's answer to high-end Lakewood Ranch. The builders here include John Cannon, Homes by West Bay, Lee Weatherington, Neil Signature. It is an incredible upscale community here in Wellen Park. Now let's quickly highlight the golf communities for Royale. Both these communities have resort amenities with golf courses in the community itself. Boca has an optional membership, while Wellen Park is that deeded bundled golf with options of deeded or non-deeded golf. Wellen Park Golf and Country Club is a great opportunity because it is that resort type living, and you could actually get a condo or a carriage home under what a single family home would be in either of these neighborhoods. So as a whole for Wellen Park, if you want a master plan lifestyle with a discount compared to Lakewood Ranch, this is the move. Now let's talk about the lifestyle of Venice. What is that true vibe of Venice? This is where Venice truly separates itself, in my opinion. Venice lives absolutely different, very different than both Sarasota and Lakewood Ranch. Sarasota equals sophisticated, that coastal city. Lakewood Ranch is that suburban, master plan lifestyle. Venice is that laid back coastal charm plus modern amenities and that nature-centric living. Think dunes and boardwalks and mangroves and trails, old Florida architecture, that downtown, the historic downtown, that small town feel, warm and human. If you want something quieter, more authentic, less polished, but still full of energy, this is it. I know I already mentioned some beaches, but this is truly the most beach variety that you'll get anywhere south of Tampa and north of Naples. There is so much to do outside here in nature. You can bike the Legacy Trail, you can check out Mayaka, you can go kayaking, paddleboarding, fishing. You can get lost in the numerous parks around, like Shamrock is right here in South Venice. If you like outdoor living, Venice is top tier. And what is so unique about Venice is the 2 downtowns. You got the historic downtown on Venice Island, and then you got on Venice Island with the shops, cafes, the Italian architecture. All that is incredibly walkable. Then you have downtown Wellen, which is modern, vibrant, has the events, the concerts, that lakefront restaurants. They're 2 totally different experiences, but both absolutely great in their own way. If you enjoyed this Venice breakdown, make sure to subscribe. I post new videos every week. And if Venice is on your radar, whether you're moving in 2 months or 2 years, reach out anytime. I would love to hear from you. Please call, text, email. I would love to talk to you. Relocation is what we do full time, and we love to help you figure out your best fit. Download the free relocation guides below, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.